The stock market closed mostly unchanged on Monday. Smith & Wesson Brands Inc. was down 1.4%. Vista Outdoors was down 2%. And in after-hours trading, it was down an additional 1%. Sturm Ruger and Company was down nearly 1%. All three of these companies manufacture guns and assault rifles for American consumers. Now, in the past, after a mass shooting, stocks like these would rise immediately. There would be a mass shooting, and immediately the conventional wisdom on Wall Street would be that gun lunatics are going to panic buy guns and ammunition because they figure the government is finally going to come to its senses and ban assault weapons. The panic buying of the guns and ammunition would mean an increase in business for the gun companies, which would be reflected by a rising share price on Wall Street. But over the weekend, there was yet another mass shooting, and the gun companies performed poorly on Wall Street Monday. What is the market saying? This is odd. Usually, gun stocks go up after a mass shooting. What does Wall Street see? Perhaps gun nuts are no longer panic buying after each mass shooting. Perhaps the gun nuts can finally relax in the knowledge that despite a vast majority of Americans wanting an assault weapons ban, it's not going to happen. Our government isn't going to take away their guns. They don't have to stockpile guns because the government isn't coming for them. They're not coming for the guns because our government cares more about the profitability of a handful of weapons manufacturers than it does the health and safety of our children. That could be one of the reasons the share prices of gun stocks actually went down today. They underperformed the stock market today. Apparently, the days of panic buying are over. The days of panic buying guns and ammunition after a mass shooting are over. Perhaps the other reason gun shares sunk on Monday is guns, specifically assault weapons, are no longer a growth market. The right wing in America is armed to its rotted out teeth. Maybe everyone who wants a gun has one. Maybe no matter how much further testosterone levels and sperm counts go down, no matter how much more the American penis shrinks, and seriously, the American penis is getting smaller, maybe no matter how high the rising number of impotent American men, no matter how many more American men report an increase in celibacy and loneliness, maybe the gun market is saturated. Everyone who was going to buy Cialis, penis extension surgery, pocket vaginas, mommy porn, and assault weapons, maybe they already bought it all. Maybe gun sales, just like the penises of the men who buy them, are no longer growing. See, I don't know, but maybe everybody who thinks they need a gun to feel like a man has one. Sorry, National Rifle Association, but not all American men can't get it up. I'm sorry, National Rifle Association, but not all American men are involuntarily celibate. Not all American men are incapable of expressing their anger and disappointment through words and must resort to your weapons. Not all American men are so out of shape they can't throw a punch, so they need a sidearm. Maybe everybody who needs a gun in America has one. And do men who own guns realize what they're telegraphing to the world? They're saying, my penis does not work. Somebody needs to explain that to these gun nuts. You're saying, I haven't kissed a woman in decades. You're saying I'm addicted to porn. I'm weak. I can't defend myself intellectually or physically. I'm a loser. And the only thing that makes me feel like I have any power is a gun because I'm powerless. I have nothing. Yes, guns. Guys, incredibly sexy. It screams masculinity to me when you brandish your sidearm. So maybe all the men in America who hate themselves, who have no faith in their minds or bodies, maybe all these rancid, subhuman intellectual tapeworms, Darwin's also-rans, as I call them. I think of people who buy assault weapons as Darwin's also-rans. Maybe they're fully stocked. Maybe that's why shares in gun companies went down today. Nobody needs any more guns. I doubt it. I doubt it. But it would be nice to think that everybody who needs a gun has one. But if you're thinking of buying a gun, if you're 16 or 17, you're watching me right now, seriously, dude, you need to rethink the idea that owning a gun makes you look masculine or tough. You're telling the world, when you carry a gun, when you buy a gun, when you go to a shooting range, you're telling the world, hey, everybody, look at how powerless and gullible I am. Real men don't need guns. Seriously, dude, you need to hang with real men. Real men don't need guns. And when we see you with your guns, we all know what you're overcompensating for.